This is the third time I've tried to film this video. My laptop decided to freeze while I was filming it. So we're gonna try this one more time. And this time I'm just gonna start with the books because fuck it. I'm gonna have two books in this video. The first one is called Demon in a Jazz Bar. It's a 2019 book by Christopher A. Gray, and its genres are romantic fantasy and paranormal fantasy. I don't know how much I buy into the romantic side of it, but yeah. Um, so it's very short, under 100 pages. We meet a dude named Daniel, and Daniel lives in New York in Hell's Kitchen, and he is in a bad way. He's just lost his girlfriend because apparently, according to her, he's unmotivated or something like that. And he owes money to a loan shark. And because he missed the payment, the enforcer is going to come break his face. And so the enforcer and he like fight a little bit. He falls, he hits his head really hard, and he's able to see a bar. This bar is only for dead people, but Daniel can see it, so he runs in to make sure to like not die. And there's a demon here, and his name is Mr. Cromwell. Mr. Cromwell protects everybody in the bar from a demon named Boone, but something like happens every now and again where he has to like take one of the spirits. I don't actually know. It's never really explained. Um, they're all from different time periods as well. Mr. Cromwell is like a good demon, I guess. There's this girl named Sophia who has been chosen by the lottery for something. I don't really know what the lottery does. I think Mr. Cromwell like absorbs all of the ghosts to like protect them inside himself. I don't know what the fuck that means. But Sophia has 2 hours left, so Daniel takes her out so that they can have some fun and he can like show her what the 21st century is like. And then the loan shark guys find him, and you can't really kill a ghost, but in order to prevent that conflict from even being a problem, apparently, he's a werewolf. Daniel is he's just a werewolf, as you do. And because he's a werewolf, the two guys who like try to fight him, they very swiftly lose. And yeah, so they go spend their last 45 minutes together because apparently all of that took 45 minutes. And then, like, Mr. Cromwell comes and, like, takes Sophia, and Daniel tries to fight him, and then he loses. And 2 days go by, and Daniel wakes up and he thinks it's all a dream, but then he goes and finds his bar, and then there's like a box that was put underneath the bar during the kerfuffle, and Daniel takes it out, and that's how he knows that it's all real. And Mr. Cromwell gives him the bar and is like, you can do whatever you want with it, but Tuesday nights I need it for my ghost demon things. So yeah, I do wish it was longer though. This is a thing that I kind of wish had more. And yeah. I mean, that's really it. I just kind of wish that everything was explained more because there's so much here that could be explained and like gone into more, but it's been too long since I've done this. I don't like have my flow. It's also nighttime. I'm very tired. Apparently nobody has joined them since like World War II, which I do not understand. And Daniel's a little bit of an asshole, but I mean, what can you expect when people tell you very suddenly that this is a bar where ghosts come and a demon is protecting us? Mr. Cromwell might be the devil. I have no idea. We don't know what Mr. Cromwell looks like. And also, I've decided that Daniel needs new friends because the reason he owes money to a loan shark is because one of his friends suggested it to him to like take out a loan with them and everything will be fine. Anybody who hears about your financial troubles and immediately jumps to loan shark is not your fucking friend. So Daniel needs new friends. What else? The next book after that is called Hew New Reign. It's a 2018 reverse harem book by L. Long, which is an unfortunate name for this genre. And the book is also short. It's a little over 100 pages, unless you read it on Amazon, because for some reason on Amazon it's 180 pages, which I don't understand. And the girl on the cover of this book is definitely the same girl as on the cover of Eternal. Yeah, I guess that's a royalty-free picture. So, when I say that I like it when books get right into the action, I don't mean like this. Mira wakes up and there are four guys standing in her bedroom and they just kidnap her. You know, it's fine. And not only that, but the witch one, he wipes her family's memory of her just without her permission. Mira thinks that she's dreaming this whole thing up until like page 50. It's really annoying. But the four boys, Ark, Zash, Blue, and Risk, which is the edgiest fucking name, they kidnap her, and Mira's instantly drawn to them, and she has their necklaces, and if she touches their necklaces, then it's as if she's touching them intimately, and they like shiver and shit, and it's like, what the hell am I reading? And they're all like buff and chiseled, and I don't know what the conflict is, and I don't know why they chose her. The four of them are also constantly having dick measuring competitions, and like she has tattoos now because she owns all of them, but Risk can't be with them because the last girl that they had, he like hurt her because he's a vampire, and he did what vampires are supposed to fucking do and eat people. And they have like a fairy, an empath, and a reaper. Those are the ones that are left. They take her to this castle where she's going to be queen, and they don't really explain how that works because there is a king, but she's not. She doesn't have to marry him. I think there are several kings and queens, and when they're kings and queens, that just means that they like rule over like a reign, or they are the reign. I have no idea. Reign, by the way, not Rain. And all of chapter 2 happens in 3 days. And like in order to prove to herself that this is real, Mira decides that she's going to have them like save the bees, and then they do. And I'm just like, well, can we talk about that for a second? Like, what? Also, are they on a different planet? I have no idea if they're on a different planet or just in like a different realm. I don't know. There's a king who comes and he like licks Blue's face, and it's disgusting, and he wants to break Mira, but Mira's like, nah, I ain't about that life. And then Creepy King kidnaps Ark for not like reporting the loss of Risk, I guess. And I mean, I guess that was just a test. Humans came to this world and they fucked everything up, as you do. And like the creatures are slaves, and if Mira falls for all of them, then one of them gets to have. Wait, Mira falls for all of them, and one of them gets to have her as a slave so that they can free 12 of their counterparts. That's what it says. I don't really remember what that means. This book was awful. If oh, okay, I understand. If she can get if they, the creatures, can get the human to fall in love with all of them, then they get to free 12 of members of their species. And if they fail, then all of them get sold at auction, and I guess the human gets killed. I don't know. Mira can't leave, and yeah, like Mira doesn't want to do all of that, and King Fuckface is like, you have to do this, and then she has him killed. So Ark has a secret, I guess, and whatever the secret is, it could harm Mira, and they take in a guy named Janx, JNX, I think. Janx. I wrote Jank, and I really hope it's not Jank, because that's awful. No, yeah, Janx. Janx. That's a weird name. It's not Jank, it's Janx. Janx. It was King Dushwad's dragon shifter, and Ark doesn't like him, but they need four, and she feels close to him, and in a different way. I think I purposefully wrote Jank because I was so angry. And she still hasn't bonded it with Arch, though, and Arch attacks Mira, and they knock him out, and apparently he turned someone inside out. I don't know what that means. I think he turned one of the girls inside out. So Zash is the real reason she's here, and I don't know what that means. So Meerkat makes 30 days in this place and becomes immortal, I guess. and 3 souls are bound to hers. Archway disappears, and he was the one who did the memory wiping shit, by the way. Zash is not so grim Reaper, not the so grim Reaper. Zash, the not so grim Reaper, was. He did the memory wiping shit. I'm sorry, Archway didn't do the memory wiping shit. Um, Mora forgives him though, and she binds to them, and she becomes some powerful immortal or some shit. And 15 chapters in, we have a conflict, everybody. There's a rebellion, I guess. Death to all humans and death to anyone who willingly bonded with a human. And Mira's castle is attacked, and there are people who are dying. Archway isn't dead, and Mile is taken to him, and she says she still loves him, I guess. So she decides that she can fix this. Okay. Like, it was the most excruciating thing I've ever read because it took 15 chapters to get a conflict, and I didn't know what was happening. And Jenga just showed up out of nowhere and was like a dragon, and he's like really possessive of her. And I guess King Douche Knuckle didn't treat him very well, and then Mile Counter did treat him well, so that's nice, I guess. All of the dialogue is very cheesy. Blue, Yellow, Orange has sweets as his defining personality trait. Um, Archpath is a dick. Jenga tries to be soft Dragon Boy, but it doesn't work. Uh, Hack and Zash and Slash is edgy. Why is Risk there in the beginning if he can't be part of the group? And the passage of time is a mystery to me. I don't know how much time passes between the rebellion and when Meerkat shows up. I think it's only like 30 days. I have no idea. Um, there were no seeds for this sudden rebellion plot. No one even mentioned it. I don't know what Backway's secret was that could have hurt Meerkat. I have no idea. And we suddenly have a rebellion at page 97, and it's only got 110 pages. Meerkat is very annoying. No one is answering her questions. What what is even this book? Like, what what is even this book? I can't even speak correctly. So Demon in a Jazz Bar ends up being on the good book list because I mean that's a fine book, and if it was longer, I would certainly love it. Her New Reign is a bad book, so I haven't separated out the bad books from the read again list because I'm always of the opinion that someone might like it and someone could see something in it that I didn't see. God help you if you did. I don't think we'd be very good friends, and yeah, so yeah.